My name is Shameer Shah. I'm a landscape photographer, passionate adventurer, mountain biker, and a devoted conservationist. A few years ago, my freedom and independence was nearly taken away from doing what I love by becoming a carer for my special needs son. Since then, I've doubled the stakes of my mission to make nature and the outdoors an inseparable and fundamental part of every family. This has now become my project. Good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are, and welcome to this week's episode of the Shameer Shah Project. It's been a while since I've been out cycling. I know the last episode you saw, I was out bike packing, but it's been a few days since I've actually been out again into the countryside to get some exercise, to get some fresh air. And so I thought I'd jump on the bike, and while I'm at it, why not record a little video for you? So here we are in Hertfordshire, in the countryside. Well, I hope you've had a great weekend and a great week, and wherever you're in the world, enjoy it. It is summertime. We've not had the most brilliant weather at the start of summer here in the UK, but hey, you know what? I'm going to make the most of it and take every opportunity I get to get outdoors. So as mentioned, I am out in the countryside in the county of Hertfordshire. It's literally a stone's throw from home, so I've ridden out from home, got out into the countryside within literally a few minutes, and done a little loop around parts of Hertfordshire, around about 13 or 14 miles at the moment. And I thought I would have a little pit stop in nature, take in the bird song, take in nature, take in the trees, and just enjoy a little bottle a little bottle of coffee, homemade freshly brewed coffee, which I couldn't finish at home, so I thought I'll bottle it up and bring it with me. Anyway, I hope you've had a great week and an enjoyable start to the summer. In the UK, we've had non-stop rain in the month of June. A few days here and there have been really sunny and hot. It's a bit cloudy today, a bit sunny today, but very humid and very hot. So I hope the next couple of months will be bright, because the next week I know is damp, cloudy and wet. Anyway, what can you do? You still have to get out. So if you've been following my videos for the past 6 months, a year, whatever it is, or even recently joined, you may have heard me mentioning how I want to inspire and encourage families to get outdoors, and how I want to inspire and encourage individuals to go out solo or go out in a group or with their family and just get outdoors and experience nature on a regular basis. But the one thing that I have not discussed much, perhaps I've mentioned it once or twice but not discussed it in detail, is something that's quite disturbing, and that is how I see and I find an incredible lack of diversity in our wilderness, in our outdoor spaces, in nature. And I just wanted to touch on that, because I don't mean your local park. I actually mean out in the countryside, on hiking trails, on mountain biking trails, in nature, in the wilderness, on mountaintops. I don't see very many people from Asian backgrounds, people from Black backgrounds, people from the ethnic minority community. I don't see them out and about. I really don't. And I have held off talking about this for a long time, simply because it is quite a sensitive subject. And as you can see, I am of Indian origin. I am born in Kenya, which is an African country, and my ancestors are from India. But I've grown up and I guess nurtured in a way to appreciate nature and to get out into our wilderness, because I find an incredible remedy to any situation to get out into nature and just absorb what Mother Nature has given us. As it's such a sensitive subject, the topic of race, background, color, I wanted to touch base on it on this occasion, because part of the Shameer Shah Project, a huge part of the Shameer Shah Project, is to encourage Asians, blacks, ethnic minority communities to get out into nature and appreciate it. And I don't mean go climb a mountain. I don't mean bike pack 150 miles, 200 miles. What I mean is just simply getting out into nature overnight or for a day trip, climbing, hill walking, on the trails, doing things that you would see the white community, for example, doing on a regular basis. Not all of them, but many of them. Primarily on the trails, camping, wherever I am, I don't see very many Asians, blacks. I just see a lot of white people, which is cool, which is fine. So what is the problem? I don't know. I really don't know. And that's one of the reasons I have created the Shameer Shah Project, is to inspire and encourage people of all backgrounds to get out into nature, to get out and appreciate the environment around us, our beautiful surroundings in the British Isles, to appreciate it and in a way give back to nature by actually hanging out in nature and appreciating it and respecting it and protecting it. But it takes more than just the white community to do that. It takes people to step up and get involved. It takes people of Asian, black and ethnic minority communities to step up and get outdoors. Let me know in the comment section if you do get outdoors and have experienced a lack of diversity in on our wilderness and our outdoor spaces and green spaces? Have you experienced it? Let me know in the comment section. And secondly, why do you think that is a problem? What are the reasons behind it? I have gone camping pretty much all my life. I've been cycling pretty much all my life. I've been hiking in remote places pretty much all my life. I've been hiking and cycling in popular places pretty much all my life. And yet, I see very little diversity. What is the problem? Is it the likability factor of the outdoors? Is it socioeconomic problems? Is it poverty? Is it the lack of understanding of what the outdoors can provide to these communities? Or is it simply that the Asian, Black and ethnic minority communities prefer more comfort, such as hotels by the beach, so they can be in a comfortable place, in a place they're familiar with, and hence a little bit of a fear factor as well. So is it comfort? Is it fear of the outdoors? Is it because of a lack of resources? Is it because of a lack of education? Or perhaps it's because of the lack of green spaces or access to the outdoors from certain areas. I really don't know how else to frame this, but I feel it's a very hard subject to talk about. And this isn't just a UK-wide problem. This is a global issue. This is a global problem. I, have lived and was born in Kenya, East Africa, and I saw this out there as well. I have lived in the US for many years, and I saw this an issue out there as well. I have also extensively traveled around the world and been trekking and hiking and backpacking in different parts of the world, and I have noticed this there as well. So it's an abundance of the white community and a lack of other communities in our outdoor and wilderness locations. I don't know how else to frame it. I've really got to find a solution to this, and I hope you can help me. If you're watching this video, then let me know in the comment section. Why is this a global issue? Why is the lack of diversity in our great outdoors a global issue? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. I am going to explore it a lot more. I am going to talk about it in my future videos a lot more as I research and talk to a few more people. But I do know I have spoken to loads of people and asked the question of why there is a lack of diversity in our outdoor spaces, and there is no concrete explanation. So it's something of a mystery. Anyway, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to finish my coffee and continue riding around about, I think, 10 or 12 more miles to go. So the same amount around Hertfordshire and then back home. Can you help me understand why there is a lack of diversity? And anyway, I'm going to finish right here. So if you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, leave me a comment. At the same time, if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and subscribe. Have a good week, and I will see you out and about.